Empower your students to
This is crack. Everybody wants to be cool. But doing it with crack isn't just wrong. It could be dead wrong.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you know that I'm in the darling. So be wise and keep on reading the songs of my body.
DJ Cover Fun.
Oh boy, I can see your body moving, half animal, half man. I don't really know what I'm doing, but just seem to have a band. Oh baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cat Monarch, and we are once again continuing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Doing our Masochist challenge, not that one. There we go. Now, last time, we didn't stream it for the whole thing, but that was just to give myself a little bit of a break, I guess. We are doing okay again, we're back in Gold 4, so you know, we're still climbing. Let's see. And yeah, we are, you know, giving ourselves a nice little safety buffer for the amount of losses we can have, which I guess is what we're aiming for at the moment. We went, I think, 11 duels in the last stream, and oh, right, quickly do that. But yeah, I think we dueled 11 times last stream, and we managed to win, I think, 6, which gives us just, yeah, marginally over 50%, which is pretty solid. Given the the sheer amount of blue eyes, we've just stuck in 3 Light Imprisoning Mirror. We had them anyway. It stops blue eyes, it stops Fiendsmith, and it will hit a couple other decks here and there. If we ever come across like the Utopia FTK and we go first, I mean, they probably surrender anyway, but if they don't, this stops the Utopia FTK, you know, as well. There's going to be some other things that it hits, like it hits Melodious if people are still on that. And, yeah, it just seems like it's going to be really much more useful for us than against us, especially because we took out Good Witch, all 3 of them, and we took out Forerunner. We're just keeping the 2 Dogfire, and we're keeping Wicked Witch, because that just feels like the best thing. Book of Moon is a good card, but we need more ways to drastically push the game in our favour, and not being a quick effect Book of Moon really comes up. I can't remember. Right, we have to summon monsters from grave for this proficiency, which we have a couple ways to do. There's a few things here or there which can. It's not likely, but it can happen. Anyway, all that said, let's actually jump into it. Let's just shift this over a little bit. There we go. Hope you're all doing well and having a good time anyway. I cannot say a huge amount has changed for me. Going second. Alright, we have some time on our hands. I guess since last stream, I have downloaded, installed Elden Ring. Haven't played any yet. Playing some with a friend this Friday, actually. That's the idea. This hand could have been pretty good going first, but I guess we see. Neat. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. I'm still continuing to read Cage of Souls by Adrian Tchaikovsky. It is slow going because I'm only reading a little bit before work each morning, but it is going, and it is an entertaining read. It's a fun time. Finished season 2 of Breaking Bad, and I understand. I understand the hype that was around it at the point of release. That's a good start for us. They have taken a lot of time to think about that. Galaxy Eyes. And we have a Kaiju in hand. I believe that just... I think... Don't misunderstand me. But we win. Like the entire duel. Kaiju, the probable 1 negate they may set up. Steal. Light Imprisoning Mirror. If they have anything else, we can Book of Moon it with Swords of Concealing Light and steal something with Crackdown. We're just sold. The whole deck is light. I guess, yeah, this is another thing that Light Imprisoning Mirror will hit. We should definitely stay in this game. What else have I been doing? I've been playing more Balatro in my own time, running through all the various stakes with every deck. I'm not doing it like one deck from like from white to gold. I'm doing it, you know, white on all. I think it's green stake next on all. And then, you know, kind of going up like that. Actually, it's red stake next? Regardless, it's, you know, going up the stakes every deck at a time, so I get more used to playing at that, like, level with those restrictions, rather than each specific deck. And it's just for fun. Like, I don't think I'm going to 100%, you know, Balatro, but it's enjoyable. Also keeping up with Monster Hunter Rise a little bit, because I put it down for ages and I've just kind of gotten back into a new save. I'm not going to say we're halfway done with the Twitch banner, but we have made significant progress in that. I believe we've got one main part to do, and then it's kind of like nearly ready. The bit after that is going to be incredibly tedious, and we could just probably, you know, put it up. We have a Twitch banner. They thinking about this? I was temporarily worried they were going to do, what was it? The Galaxy... No, the... What's its face? Cyber Dragon Infinity. That's what I was temporarily worried about. But as it appears, I don't have to worry about that. They're going for the big unaffected Bungus. And we can just, yeah, Kaiju and Steel. Let's see. Cannot target monster you control with 2,000 or more. Oh, okay, we can't just Anima Steel it. At least not currently. Are they putting up the spell negate then? Yeah, okay, so there's the spell negate. Okay, so we do have an issue in the fact that we can't Kaiju the unaffected one and the spell negate, and we need to be able to target, but maybe we draw a second spell. Oh. That's a monster negate. I think we're okay. Oh, we are definitely okay. Right. So this is a monster negate. That's a spell negate. So let's special this here. Doing this. I wasn't completely prepared for what they'd be doing. Special summon this card in defense position, that's fine. Banish her in your grave, special it. Okay. Send that. Specials back Galaxy Eyes. The thing is, I do just get to book their entire field. Unless they want to stop it. Right. So now we special the Fenrir. And then we do this. They negate, we get a Fenrir banish. There you go. Does Fenrir target? Type 1 face-up card your opponent controls. Which, that actually does it, because it does just banish this, and that's all we need. We just need this little boy right here. And then we can kill this thing. And then we can go battle phase. Let's see. Yeah, we can hit you over you because you have an attack redirect. We can hit you over you. Main 2. Set 1. Set 2. And we chillin'. Now, if they want to activate an effect first, that'll be fine. Okay, let's snatch. Our body. I could have let it get to battle phase, but I don't want them to even attempt it. And if they have evenly matched, they have evenly matched. It doesn't matter what the general board state is, whether I snatch steal this or not. And that is pretty much the end of the game. This thing can't attack, but it doesn't honestly need to. Because, how much damage do I have? I have 57. Minus 3k. I have 57. I'm 100 off. Okay, that's fine. In fact, that doesn't do it, does it? No. No, it doesn't. But, yep. Oh, do they have the photon jump? Okay. So that's fine. We allow that. Because he activates that, summons Fenrir. Bash. It never goes to the graveyard. Enter. Now, they're not looking at lethal on board currently, but if I draw 100 attack point, monster I can normal summon, which is a good chunk of the... yeah. That was a much easier win than I was expecting. Like, I didn't think the first duel would go that well, but hell yeah. Also, sorry to the poor Galaxy Eyes player. But you could do a little bit better with this deck building. Right. And you know what that means? That means it is apparently time for a second login bonus. Sure. We can't use this. Like, the card that we pull from this, we just can't use anyway. Oh wait, do I have to... I'll open it. Lucky dip. The Blue Eyes pack. Wow. It'd be really annoying if I got something that's, like, actually, we want to play. Which, to be fair, I think we just will, won't we? No, you know what? I changed that. We don't want any of those. And we actually have a Chaos Max we can use. Oh, but that one's royal. Okay. If we play Chaos Max, I will allow myself this. But it is just for the fact that we have one copy, And we don't... It doesn't trigger the royal rule, because, it's one of those free ones. So let's just dismantle what we can real quick. Dismantle selected cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other one is a royal, so it won't discard. We had one of this anyway, we had one of this anyway, we had two of this anyway. So, that's all correct, that's all accounted for. And, yeah, let's open some packs. Solid start to the day. So let's see what Legacy, let's see what the Legacy tickets have to offer us. They have Wiseman's Chalice. If you control no monsters, select one special, it cannot be tributed or used as synchro. It gets us towards our, little mission, but I don't think it does us any good. Its effects are still intact, but it relies on us then putting something else to use with it. Powered Crawler would be interesting were at any lower level, or had a summoning condition. That's terrible. This is certainly a card, which is probably not worth it. Doriado is not worth it. Timidity... Oh, okay. No one's... Yeah, but this is incredibly niche. Alright. So yeah, nothing really using from them. Let's see what we can get from this. We can get an ultra rare. But can we get an ultra rare that we can use? Adventure card. Flower Guardian, which is not really usable, just right off the bat. Gravekeeper. When flipped as a 0 defense monster. Pyraith, which is water support. If a face of water you control is destroyed while this card is engraved, special but banish. It's a free summon 4, so it might be worth something. I didn't think that we had that one, but I guess we do. Okay. Hand to grave spell. That is rather annoying. Like, it's a really good monster, but we don't just shove an endless amount of spells in our hand, nor do we have an endless amount of spells. We do have some Naturia support as well. Like, if I just jump into this really quick, because it shouldn't... Yeah, right. If I go to... No, not the cards included, the featured, sorry. And we take a look at my cards. We have this. We have 2 Mole Cricket. Like, yeah, we've got a decent amount of Naturia monsters. But the problem is we don't really have spells for it. And this card is crazy. But, let's see, do we even... Okay, it looks like we possibly could summon it. There's a 4. There's a 4. That's another. We're looking at what tuners and non-tuners for Naturia we have. That's a 6. That's a 3. And we have 2 of it. And what is the summoning thing for you? 2 Naturia monsters if your opponent controls a monster with highest attack on the field. So yeah, we can just get out 2... We can get out a level 4. We could just play 2 Dragonfly, I guess. We could play 2 Dragonfly, 2 Stinkbug, 2 Mole Cricket, and that just gets us into Landois, as long as we draw the Mole Cricket and we're going second. If we're going first, it doesn't really do anything. And the thing is, a lot of the Naturias, like, have an actual decent effect, like, let's see, when your opponent special summons a monster, tribute 1 other to just negate, summon, destroy. No, to just destroy that. Once per chain when a trap card is activated, specials, nope. That requires to be tribute summoned. Your opponent can only activate 1 spell trap per turn. That'd be a crazy pull. Let's see. When sent from field to grave. Sent to field to grave, that's cherries. If normal special summons, you can send a Naturia from deck to grave. And you can mill instead of tributing. Let's see. There's a couple others as well. They've got a weird amount of effects. Monster, negate activation, destroy that card. So it's worth keeping an eye on. It's just not... I don't think it does it. We need to be playing a lot more spells, and we need to get to Mole Cricket really consistently. Which currently it's just hard draw it as a 2 of. We don't have 1-for-1. I don't think we have floaters that get us into it. And if we special it on our opponent's turn, tribute it on our opponent's turn, we don't really get any value from it currently. Ooh. I'm going first, am I? That doesn't feel that doesn't feel very friendly of them. So it is 60 cards. It is branded. We don't actually need this to resolve. Okay, but it does anyway. If they draw us, that also doesn't matter. But they don't. So we set this, set this, set 1, set 2. Now, they know one of these is Abominable Unchained, or the Abominable Chamber. They might try and snipe it, or snipe the other card. But it doesn't matter. We'd rather they just don't. Now, yeah, you see, unfortunately, we don't have a card to discard, which maybe we should have kept the Deep Grave for, but the problem is just getting to Branded Fusion. Right, can we beat Branded? Probably not with this hand. It depends on what else they have, because just being able to get to their one-off Branded Fusion this quickly is really, really strong for them, and they can do it pretty consistently, so, you know, it's not surprising. I mean, they're on 60 cards. It is kind of surprising. They still had to search it, but... Right, and here comes Mirror Jade. Now, Mirror Jade just banishes a card, right? Sorry. Related. There we go. Oh, it's just... Okay, check out Albaz. Banish 1 monster. Okay, so the field spell's safe. As are our face downs. If they leave something in grave, we get that from them, but I don't really know what that does for us. They're going to recycle, what, this one and the Albaz? Oh wait, no, this one can attack, right? Yeah, this one can attack, the other one can't, so they'll just, yeah, there you go. There's Mirror Jade. Banish 1 monster on the field. Also, this card cannot use this effect next turn. Okay. That's currently fine. I mean, I don't like it, but it is fine. That brings out Rebellion. This stays in grave. If we special summon it, we just have a level 8 fusion, which doesn't really do anything for us. It's level 8, which makes it tuning material. For exactly 4 monsters. Alright. Banish 1 monster. Buy Seed. Light, Dark, and Ether, so banish that from theirs. They have lethal on board currently, but they do have to hit through 3 attacks. And this can't use the effect again. We can just block. If they attack with this for... Okay, yeah, they've missed lethal. It doesn't matter what the rest of the coins land on. We will let them declare an attack with one of these two. But we will... Will we? We get a discard. If it's a monster, we can reborn it. No, okay, I think we don't. Ooh. No. We'll let this final one hit, and we now have to do it, because I'm not banking on a 50-50. So we'll bring this guy out. And yeah, we missed that. God damn. I know we did have that one where it was just going right against Senpai, so I guess here's the karma, if you want to call it that. Right, okay, we need Chain On. Oh, do they not have one in their grave? They don't. Right, what can I do? Can normal summon? What, do you have? Title Poly, banish and apply. Jesus. Stop it. Why would you play this? Banish your one-off branded fusion. What are you making with that? Titanic Lad. Gains after fusion summoned unaffected. Ah, jeez. Right. What is this? They're special summoning that. Which means they're gonna fuse away my big boy, because this can't summon itself out. And it's if, not when, because current cards and missing the timing. They now have a monster negate. And there's our Baz. You know, I kind of hate this. Why do you need to keep going? Stop it. And of course you wouldn't do this in standby phase because, like, why would you? It's just Mirror Jade 2. No. Just fuck off. That was not a fun duel. Opponent got to their one-off branded card and then Yugioh just wipes the floor with us. Gee, who could have guessed? I know we did just go up against someone who lost hard to the Light Imprisoning Mirror, but we didn't even use the Light Imprisoning Mirror. They've taken some time, but they are going first. Right, let's see just what they're on. I haven't actually really been playing Master Duel outside of the Masochist Challenge recently. Like, I did the Exodia event, but I haven't dipped back in for anything. Come on. You've got 60 and 10. You can brick with that, you know? It's more likely than you think. Oh, come on. It's a 60 card deck. What? Just miss. Just whiff. Nope. Dark Magician. If they already have Eternal Soul, we might just be screwed. They don't already have Eternal Soul. Okay. Well, now what? Oh wait, this can tag out. Yeah, maybe that's the move. I think it probably is. So, yeah, let's just do it. Battle phase, attack in. Then activate the effect. Banish to spec. Get this one out. And attack in for 2k. We put it in the wrong column. It's gonna be okay. Main 2. Set this. And call it a turn. Now, this isn't gonna do anything, but maybe they think it does. And besides, if they do actually activate a hand effect or a light monster's effect, it could be useful. Right. Because of what we've done, we'll put this in this column instead. The defense wall cannot be stolen or switched control of. There's Catapult Turtle. It's just DM slop. Go for it. The Gaia Fusion is kind of scary. And just Gaia. What are the... They're all wind. I don't like that. Oh, but you're just gonna hit this one and call it a day. Yeah, go for it. I can... Yeah, I can normal summon this, target the Wicked Witch, bring the Wicked Witch back. Ooh, the Cosmic is good. Right. Yeah, what are we doing with that? Are we making a 10 or are we making an 8? Because we don't have anything in Grave. We can only... Oh, wait, are we even making a 10? If we use this, I don't think we do, right? Light or dark? Yeah, that's a water, that's fire. We can make the barrel. So... we just do this. And apparently ignore the chance. Which I don't like, but I think we just do, right? Yeah. Let's just banish all cards from the graves. We don't need them. We can do this one to banish this, and then Black Crows to banish the rest. And then this maintains Cosmic for if they do get to Eternal Soul. So we simply Battle Phase Punch for 900. Main 2. Set Cosmic. Now, if they get to a second circle, then we can just banish it. If they get to Eternal Soul, we can just banish it. They would have used Eternal Soul had they access, because they have Dark Magician in hand. We know they have that in hand. Berry Magician Girl. Lemon Magician Girl, even. Sorry for the noise. It's a bot. Never mind. I have been dueling hard against just... I don't know, wires. Well, if it's just a bot, then this is the end of the game anyway. So let's do it. Success. Wow, would you believe it? We beat the DM slot deck. And I guess I know I say that, but, like, we could have lost to it. If it was a person piloting it, and, you know, they drew slightly better, there just is a chance. Like, yeah, they were on Eternal Soul, they just didn't get to it. Anyway. Right. So, let's leave the Legacy tickets, but let us get another Master Pack. Oh, and related to this series, I have started uploading, like, just the sessions that I've been playing to the channel. I'm doing it kind of slow, but I am doing it. Because I want to clear up space on my laptop. And I'm not sure I'm going to edit absolutely everything. This gives me rank 8 Xyz access. It also... it does lock me into lights, though. So there's that. Also, I don't think we can use... no, we can't use this. We don't have the Harpy Ladies. We have a Drytron, or 2, but it's not something we need. Counter-Trap in Grave. No, that's not good. Dream Mirror card, B-Trooper Field Spell? Target a B-Trooper in Grave, spec it, cannot attack. The second effect is okay, but I don't think we can make use of that, and we cannot make use of this. It's way too specific. Right. Let me just pop back into this bit. I need to go take care of something real quick, so let me just mute this and I'll put on some music.
Ready to unlock Roblox digital gift cards?
Affirmative. Mayday, mayday.
Start earning with Microsoft Rewards today.
Apologies, I left you in the thralls of an advert. One sec, let me just get back to this one. And yeah, we're good to pick up right where we left off. Okay, let's keep it going. Solid start to the stream. Let's see if we can maintain it. We're going for about 7 seasons on this thing now, I think. Stivalski. That's a name. That's also a failed coin toss for us. Let's see what they are going to put up as their defense against the mighty relinquished Anima. Breaker of boards. Well, we didn't get to Anima, but we have things. Sword Soul. Well, that's not the add off it, but that's because you already have the normal summon. What are we on? 15? It is constructed Sword Soul. Related. So this guy's a light. That gets turned off. But if you make this as well, you just banish it instead. Which it looks like they might be doing. You can also make Baron, who is just an Omni Negate. And let's see. What is the 10 of choice? Surprise! To no one. Anyway, take 1200. Right. What do we have? What can we theoretically bait the Baron with? We could theoretically bait with Metaverse. It's about as good as I can think of. They could still have Ash Blossom in hand. If this is a constructed list, they're likely on hand traps. This isn't resolving. But let's find out. Banish that to summon a token. They've got a Monster Negate, they've got an Omni Negate. This has a target destroy on their turn. Yeah. Oh, 12. Are they going for the... They're going for Crimson Dragon. You gotta be kidding me. I was entirely excited about Crimson Dragon being generic as a 12 synchro for exactly 2 minutes before realizing that every other deck in the game is going to use it better than whatever I could use, or better than whatever I was doing with it. Because goddamn, ain't this annoying. Like, if you take away Crimson Dragon from Centurion, it's completely manageable. Because Centurion's, like, gimmick is, you know, level 12s. And then the problem with that is that, you know, you just copy into an Omni Negate. Or Destruction Protection and Omni Negate. Or Solemns, and you do that, like, a couple of times, because you can do it on your turn and on your opponent's turn. Like, if there's a card I could see getting hit at some point, I could see it being Crimson Dragon. Not saying it's, you know, the current problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! It definitely isn't. I'm just saying that, like, they've historically disliked things that just, like, cheat out access to a boss, right? Like, currently, what is it? Bahamut Shark is being banned in the TCG because it can just cheat out to get to Toad, right? Cheats out an Omni Negate. This does the same thing. It's just a white background instead of a black one. And maybe that's why it's alive. When your opponent activates a card or effect, when your opponent summons, when your opponent declares an attack, which means none of this is resolving. Nothing is happening. We've got Cosmic, which can force a negate, possibly. This does nothing now. Maxi, I wasn't special summoning. I'm going to be completely honest with you. So what if I try normal summoning? Are you scared of this? Yes. Because this just comes back, doesn't it? Banish this card until the end phase to activate one of these effects, yeah. During the main phase, special this, and then increase its level by 4. Considering Baron is the only Omni left on board, what if we said no? What if we banish this instead? Yeah, there you go. Right, so they're out of Omnis until their next turn, but once their next turn hits, I'm not surviving. I've got Metaverse Cubic Ascension, and that's it. Actually, no, they're just going to summon out another one, aren't they? That is the end of things. Fun deck. Of course, it's probably really fun to be on the playing end of, but I just think it just sucks, right? Your own archetype has like a decently cool gimmick. You're using your monsters as continuous traps. Well, not actually playing continuous traps really, but they have synergies with continuous traps as well. Like, you can still play Imperial Custom in the deck. You could play, what was it? Swamp Deity Apophis. I could make Baron here, had I a copy. But I can special summon Fenrir. And what else can we do then? We can tribute summon Dogfighter. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. It's not the best end board. We didn't leave the seed face down, which is iffy. But it keeps a tuner in hand. It keeps Anima in hand, basically. And it gives us a float, a token, a monster, something to punish a monster effect activation. Okay, this is fine. Because this is target a face-up card. Okay. Now what? I think all it is just trying to bait out Fenrir. And to be fair, if they're doing the effect of Special Blue Eyes, then, yeah, that will do it. But it does it on the new chain, so I get to at least see what it is. They've used their first normal summon, they have another. You weren't supposed to do that. That was just the idiot's move. It was just the wrong order of operations. It can't attack this turn. You can only attack with one monster. Okay. So you get the blue eyes, but then you don't get that one. Now what? You got two choices to attack. Oh, they are new to this deck. They don't have a full extra deck. They are on... I think they're on 40. But, yeah, this is just, currently incorrect gameplay from them. So we'll put this on the field. We can put up Yazi, and we can do those kind of shenanigans. Do we have a banished? Yeah, we have a banished. They don't currently, but I guess maybe we can fix that. Also, this just wins, so there's that. Right, let's take a look at our options. Barber... Yeah, no. Okay, so it's normal summon. Special summon Yazi. He puts in a lot of work, this guy. Right. Now... Yeah, the obvious issue is that we can't really beat the Blue Eyes directly. Not easily. Destroy them. So... What if we pick the back row? Silver's Cry. Okay, so that's a reborn anyway. This is special summoned. We can... Oh yeah, right. I forget, because we don't have to use that effect. So yeah, I think we do just that. We synchro this. It gets to banish all cards from the grave, and then we get to banish one card from the field, and the one card we banish from the field is Blue Eyes, because that just makes sense. And then we have Light Imprisoning Mirror set. It punishes me more than them, but we roll with it. Right, main 2. And this kind of just wins the game. They have nothing grave. They have a few cards banished. Unknown face down. 2 unknowns in hand. We're fine. Send a Blue Eyes. Target. Cannot attack while it's face up. Okay, they have stalled us. Send a Blue Eyes then. Yeah, problem, we now need to find another way to deal damage. This thing's banished, which isn't good for us. We much would rather that we didn't have to resort to this thing. But at the moment, it looks like they're struggling to pick a monster to send. Send Jet Dragon. Okay, but you don't have Blue Eyes on field or in grave, so... Also, we can just, you know, eat the Jet Dragon alive with Light Imprisoning Mirror. Now, this isn't attack by itself, so we do need to just set it. Hope they run into it, and then we can work things out. Unless we draw a monster with attack. And that isn't a draw of a monster with attack, but it does get us to one. So let's do it. Search for this guy. And then we set this. We end turn because this can't attack. Like, it's got that little symbol down there. Thanks for telling us. Now, they definitely have ways they can get back into this with just a structure, but I don't know what they are. Like, in theory, we can just tribute summon. It's an option. Speeds up the clock. Yeah, you see, like, we've got 2 reasons to tribute summon. This is bigger. Yeah. I don't see why not. Yeah, let's just do it. It amounts to the same kind of deal anyway. We force them to do things. Anyway. 1500. If any card dies, we get a special summon this. We can also shut off light monsters, which means Jet Dragon is not a problem. Gotta admit, so far Light Imprisoning Mirror has not actually been the win-all card I wanted it to be. simply because we've been in a commanding game state for other reasons. But if that's what it takes, if we win without the use of it, and just, you know, it's simply there for moral support, I'll still take that. Victories are victories, after all. And yeah, they would just... It was just a structure deck, there's nothing special. Right. Now it might be time to open some of those legacy tickets, though, given that we got 4 of them. So... let's see what we can do with these. We've got some spicy cards. 3 elemental heroes. I think we can make this. I think we have enough cards. Main deck. Because we've got 2 copies of Bastinatrix. This doesn't say with different names. So yeah, looks like it. Once per turn when targeted. At the end, if this battle, target monster on the field, destroy it. It's okay. Did we not just see this guy? Maybe we didn't, but this is interesting. It's a dark pendulum monster that can special summon itself, which gives us another way into the Supreme King. And it's level 7, so the way it gives us would give it an extra 800 attack. So it's 3,300. I don't think that's worth it because it's a ritual. More Hero Kid. Maleseverus. Send another Fiend from hand. Not worth it at the moment. Oh, and Battleox Big Koala 2-man cell battle. We've got that one before. Not really playing that. Probably not that either. These 2 supers are possibly worth it, but not for anything we're currently doing. We'll have to be a little bit further down the line. And speaking of, like, supers and ultras and everything, we are really getting some good luck with our pulls, I guess. Another Psy-Frame, that's interesting. We can't really play Ancient Warriors or Dual Avatar. They are not cohesive enough within our pool. That requires a very specific tuner I believe we don't have. I don't know if we have any copies. We can have a look. We really are just getting cards from the current pack, aren't we? If tribute summon negate or banish with a normal monster from grave. I mean, this goes in, like, the pacifist deck that's, like, on the fringes of being made. Like, it's just good for us, right? Let's see. If special summon target, or if another spellcaster is special summoned to your field, you can target a card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. If destroyed by battle or destroyed by card effect, target level 4 or lower in your grave, spec it. I don't think it's worth it even if we did have the material, but this is good. This is fine. Yeah, if we get Driver, it's fine. Psy-Frame Gear Driver, not Righty Driver. Because we do just have Righty Driver. So, yeah, let's go for this one and put in the Primite. And while I'm here... Knight... So, what are we looking at? Knights and Sorcerer. It's a little guy. Just a little effect monster. And it doesn't look like we have it. No. I mean, oh yeah, there's a related cards section. Yeah, there you go. We don't have it. And if we go to the related cards of this, yeah, we don't currently have Driver, and we don't have this, which is treated as Driver. Hand or Grave. Where do these summon from? Hand, Deck, or Grave. Alright. And what's that one about? When your opponent normal or special summons a monster. So that is a summon negate. If we get either of them, it's worth running this at the very least. At least I'd think so. What normal monsters are we playing? Yeah, this isn't significantly bigger, or just, you know, inherently worth it. yeah, I don't think there's anything else we add to this. So, let's just save that. Yeah, we have 3 Hero Kid and nothing to do with them. And let's get back into the duels. We are nearly out of gold 4. We should quite handedly make it to Platinum this month. It's about how we do in Platinum, which is my concern. Because gold is just persistence. We've got this stream. Next stream, there's, like, what, another good 2 hours of this one? 3 hours of the next one. And then on the upcoming Monday stream, it's a bank holiday. So I could probably get in, like, 2, maybe 3 streams during that day. Which would be insane progress. Okay. What do we got from you? Hand traps? The sea? I don't know if it's worth setting this guy. Just have something. They got told on for a while. Okay, activate a card. Back C? No. Set a card. Set a card. And no, we'll keep hold of this. If we survive this turn, get it round to next turn, they play into Anima. Normal summon this, summon Anima, attempt Anima. There's possibility that they either destroy or negate it. Summon this, pop something maybe. It's a hypothetical, but we have a possible negate attack, Bodies, Light Decks, and MST. So, we'll see. I have a feeling they are reading the field spell or their own deck. One of the two. They're on a 43 deck, 15 extra, which means it could just be a competent deck. Could also not. Ash Blossom. Yeah, go for it. Well, I can't say I was expecting that. Okay, battle phase, that's fine. There's a chance it's a bot. Wow, it succeeded against Ash Blossom. Look at the damage. And I'm just going to turn the toggle on because I want to do this at end phase. If they had any other thoughts about the cards in their hand. Right, end phase, MST. We'll target the one they set first. Primite Drill Beam. Which means it is Blue Eyes. So this could just win us the game. The fact that we have Light Imprisoning Mirror up, and they haven't got to anything themselves yet. Right, what do we have? We also have Crackdown. That is kind of insane. So, yeah, let's just go battle attack in with Oleanoids. Main 2. I have to target a face-up monster. It doesn't have to be an effect monster. Yeah, there is a solid chance that this is Blue Eyes. They have Bricked. They have Drill Beam in deck. And Ash Blossom. Which I can't remember. Oh, wait, no. The structure deck isn't a thing in Master Duel, but Ash is just, you know, generically played. So, there's that. Feeling ever better about this being in our deck. It is a world of comfort. For us. I know it's not particularly fun on their end, but I gotta win what I can win. I don't have many options. They also just get effects from the hand. Like, they can still set Eternal Light. Unless this is a bot as well. This could just be a bot. Please don't negate the attack. God damn it. It would speed it up if they hit my monster. Maybe I should have summoned this. We could have synchroed for 10. I don't know if it does anything, but it does synchro for 10. What does Drill Beam do? During a main phase, if you control a Primate, you can set this out from the grave. Oh wait, it's the part of the main effect? Reveal, accept token, activate, target, negate. Okay. Let's normal summon. Let's special summon. Big synchro. Anyway, it does piercing now. Not that that's relevant specifically here. And we can just kill them next turn. If they put any monster face up, even if it's a 0 attack monster, and we negate their attack with Dark Sanctuary, we can take it with Crackdown, summon this, tribute over both of them. I should probably be quicker to recognize when I should make a slightly more advanced play, even if it's just against a bot. And there will be plenty of notification on my Discord soon. Not that I've turned it on for laptop this time, it's just, you know, on phone. The tournament is beginning. I'm not going to change that. I'm not going to challenge that. Where's Duelist? Sure, if you're going to use the Memento effect, you go for it. Oh, it's a light. That's unfortunate. You weren't playing Memento the whole time. Surely not. Let's just turn the chain off for a minute. It did damage, guys. We managed to block the attack of a 200 monster. You're proud. Alright, let's turn that off. Okay, let's try and snatch steal their monster. Because then just a normal summoner's game. They have something. If you control a Memento, target one card and... Oh, okay, they have a pop. That's fine. I'm not going to bother with that. Anyway, you destroyed a card. So we summon this. And then we use the effect. And we're going to pitch Battle Fader. And we're going to kill the face down. And there you go. It's pretty much just a bot, but it's done. And if needs be, we can make the Black Rose level 10 as well. What do you have? Lose 1,000. Oh no. Exact lethal. my nemesis. So yeah, good bot duel. And we ever advance the duel pass. There is a chance we actually get it to 50. I was despairing at one point because I was like, no, I like the thing, we're not going to get there. But I think we might. Right, what can we get? We've been doing pretty decent today so far. And again, just like being treated to hollows left and right. Galaki, Dynamorphia, Visas Law. This is a decent tuner monster. Requires us being on a deliberately lower extra deck, which I don't think is actually worth for us. We've got a good pool at the moment. This would go in Pendulum Slop. It is just a 2 scale. And Fire Formation and Infernity. I can't remember if we have like a good amount of Infernities. I think we do, but I don't think it does anything. Dark World. It is mandatory to discard a Fiend monster to activate this, I believe. But you don't have to use it in Dark World. It is just a counter trap that exists. We have a Dark World, but I don't think it's worth playing like both. We'd play one, probably not the other. And by the one, I mean just the counter trap. Right, going first. They could be on Cypherings. The mate could be accurate. Okay. Activate. Set the backup. And normal summon Indestructible. Damn, they have something and they're just holding it. And we have someone to ban. What is this report function? What does it do? Oh, Mech Knights. That... Well, that makes sense, I guess. I mean, on the off chance, I think I do just, Oh, are you gonna bash to get out of the way? No! That's mean. Okay, let's chain this, pay 1,000. Now what? Because you can activate field spells on top of field spells, so I'm very tempted to just do Metaverse's Chainlink 5, or Chainlink 4. Very tempted, means instant click, I guess. Okay, yeah. We'll activate it. There is no field spell for you to destroy. It also means the field spell effect won't resolve anyway. 1. Just 1. does also mean that we don't have enough to search a kaiju. Yeah, go for it. They've got that guy out of rotation, which is good for them. The name's interesting, if nothing else. Gyesu the Orcus Knight Royal. Is it, in fact, Orcust? Is that the general guiding principle of this? Don't know why you wouldn't just summon it in the column. Just World Legacy Turbo. Okay, I get a token. It is just a level 1 guy. But it is fuel for Baba. I guess. Anyway, another counter. Set a World Legacy. Cool. What World Legacy card do you set? Success. It can be activated because you have a World Legacy. Yeah, you have the armor. Which you bin with this, right? Yeah. Summon this. Add a World Legacy. This is on 3, so we can get a Kaiju next turn. After giving them a Kaiju, it's just something for us to summon then. Which means we could just banish the field? Ooh. We're close to being able to banish the field. We can't quite. Let's see where they're going with this. Magnamut. Okay. What did you just banish for that? The Gyesu? No, the Ghost Ogre. You get a dragon in the end phase, which gets you to another Bestial. You're in Bane 2 anyway. I don't mind where it is right now, I'm just a little confused. I don't know what else they're gonna do, honestly. I'm not trying to keep track. Not sure they know what they're trying to do. There is significant pause. At least the music's cool. My game bug, why can I not go to battle phase? This guy when does he stay banished? Your standby? So yeah, they're always going to have access to a Mech Knight now because they've got it into rotation and they've banished it. Light Imprisoning is still good. SP... Oh, they're getting rid of the field spell. Shuffle one card on the field into the deck. Damn, son. Why you gotta do it like this? Come on. I even went first for you. Ass. I helped you out. And this is how you repay me? It's not like I can make anima with this. It's not like I can do anything with this, even if I got the little octopus guy. I don't have 9s. Right, what do we get? Destrudo. Destrudo is a hell of a card. Special here for SP, just so it's not in the picture anymore. Okay. Null Sangan. they thinking? Sangan could be an incredibly threatening monster. We can make it 6. It really doesn't matter. We just, you know, we want to make 7. So we put that there. And now they do something. No, they're still letting it go. Oh, we can make this, but we don't have any links in Grave. So that's kind of funny. In a hee hee ha ha bad kind of way. Yeah, we'll put him here. Yazzie. Mandatory Sangan. What will ye do? Probably nothing. It is just Sangan. Yep, seems about right. We normal summon this turn, we can get the Shudo back, but it is at once. We can get Battle Fader. We can get this guy, which gives us 10 access, but I don't think that's worth it. What do we have banished? What do you have banished? You have a light banished. That might be worth it. Let's get Battle Fader. Right, so... No, activate this. Target Yangzing, target the face down. This is a problem, but we get there when we get there. Summon a Mech Knight from hand or deck. Okay, they can't do this column. They can't use this column. They can use this one. Oh, you got another one? That's mean. Let's do that. It's... I keep its effects. No, I don't keep its effects, but I can just summon it and hit with it. It is an option. Imperm! Son bitch. Well, you just love everyone having a fun time, don't you? Jeez. I can make Bubba Barber. At the start of each battle phase target. This card or one monster at point 2, banish it. I can maintain this, banish it, get Anima. And that's a Link 3. Yeah, it's not the best. In fact, it's pretty horrible. And it gives them more zones to use. That bounces back to the hand. They get this one back on the field. Wait, no, what? Why is it banished? But return to the hand during the end phase. Oh no, they use this fucking banish effect. Until the standby phase. And they both come back on his turn. Fair and balanced gameplay. Come on, I thought I was being like... I thought it was fun. I was gonna sync... Well, I wasn't even gonna synchro summon with their guy. Are you gonna banish Sangan? Are you gonna banish Yazzie? You know, if this guy kept on the field, that'd only be to their detriment. I could make Star Eater. Anyway. They do know I have Battle Fader, right? Which means Anima. Which means I get this. Like, you can't negate it. There is no conceivable way you can negate that unless you have cross-out Designator. And you're running Anima yourself. All I can do is I can link for you know, Anima steal this and then start hitting things. But the problem is Jerusalem just outs the Anima. Or they just out it themselves. They clear up those zones. Because, this guy's playing decently and is playing around cards. I had a Battle Fader to keep me alive, not steal your monster. Oh, that's why they, like, it doesn't matter if they were playing around things, they're doing it for that. What are you synchro summoning? You don't normal summon Effect Veiler for no reason. I'll link to. Masquerena. Oh, come on. You can't even let me keep a Battle Fader on field. Fuck you. Wouldn't even let me keep a Battle Fader. What an absolute fun lover, you know? 3 Ash, they really, yep. They really enjoyed that part of Mech Knight. Well, okay, debatable. Because on the one hand, like, yes, but on the other hand, they're not actually playing the Mech Knight. Well, no, they're playing this one. And that's probably the one that matters. Singular. So, you know, yeah, fun-loving Mech Knight player. Right. Second, cool. I mean, so far that seems to have worked out for us. So, we'll take it, I guess. But they are on 40, and they are on 15. And this could be a long time sitting here. We have ample chance to read the new cards. This thing. Quick effect, discard, target, destroy. Once per opponent's turn. This is from field? From field to grave. So there's a problem there. We could, like, just shotgun the Kyoto, but there is a chance they just pop it. Also, this deck feels like it's going to end on the ABC, which is another pop. Once per turn, quick effect, target 1, banish. Yeah, it's worse than a pop. And then some of these Union guys give effects. Like, this guy is, let's see. Spell effects. Monster effects? Yep. These don't say only one Union equipped at a time. They don't have ye old Union text, so unless that's just gameplay mechanics now, you could try and equip all 3. And then the blue one is traps, isn't it? You know, this hand would not have done much going first. So it is better that we've gone second. I just don't think it's, you know, enough that we've gone second. For we have slightly, as it were, bricked. This could be a while. Unions have, like... I think Unions are an interesting bit, but they have exactly one good deck, and that is, like, the ABC XYZ pile. Like, the only other Unions I can think of being notable are the Machina ones. And the problem is that they're not really that prevalent there. They're only really prevalent in this deck. But you have plenty of other unions. Like, there's the whole Itsu fairy group, which is 2 groups of 2. Couple normal monsters, couple unions, but they all have the same kind of designs around them. You've got the Burning Beast and the Ice Beast. You've got all the various GXDM era ones, like you have Darkblade, you have the Giant Ogre, Giant Orc, and his Coach Goblin. Let's see, what else do you have? I'm trying to think. You have Death Stendel and the Decayed Commander. I think that's it. Oh, you're doing full Fiendsmith combo as well as whatever else you're setting up? Because that's just disgusting. I can only hope they're going to run out of time, but I don't think they will. 27 left in main, 12 left in extra. But I have a feeling they're only beginning. They're taking some time to think about it though, so there is a chance. But yeah, I think unions need like a little bit better love just generally. Because they're all like these little ones that you just could use, but why would you? Because they suck. What's this one do anyway? They're leaving it out. Special summon. That does not feel like the full end board. Okay, so let's put this on field first. Then let's put this on field. They just let it resolve. Let's do this. And... oh, I can target a Banished Light or Dark to spec it. Oh. Okay, what can I summon? Nothing much. This boy. Exactly that boy, really. Because of what they've got banished. But, yeah, we'll just go battle, attack in this thing. Main 2. Let's just put Moon Mirror on this guy. Now, they can't hit over this with, like, this. These two are just face down and dead. I do need to read... I don't have an infinite amount of turns on this, can you believe it? I do need to read the fusion. Both of them. This one doesn't do anything. This one is also fine. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to target one of these. Yeah, let's get you. If they negate its effects, it's fine. Okay, so that doesn't work. Just because they don't have the guy. That's fine. Then let's just tribute summon. We get ourselves a kaiju. Search the first one. Then we go battle phase. I want to check the guy's stats again, because I just want to make sure I'm getting it right. 2-8. Now this is during damage calc. So it gets flipped up and then you do damage calc, right? Perfect. Kill this. You get a possibly... Nope, they're not doing that. I should have set earlier noids. But yeah, they're just not willing to deal with it. Alright. I think they just probably piloted it a little poorly on their end, because they totally could have beat us. Like, I guess, yeah, you don't really need to play the old one. They weren't on the Fiendsmith pile, they just ended on this. For reasons. Alright. But yeah, I feel like they could have done more. So, let's go back, and let's go to the shoppy. 3 tickets? You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's treat ourselves. Right. Cloudian Nimbus, man. I like this guy. He ain't good, but I do like him. Let's see. Continuous trap support. Moki support. This would have been good really early on, but not so much now. I don't believe I've ever seen this Fabled. I have played the solo mode, but I don't think I've seen it. And 3 if there are no cards in your graveyard, special a remove from play monster to your side of the field. I assume that means exactly my stuff. And just give me a moment. Yeah, you probably heard my phone going off pretty loudly right then, because I was just keeping next to me. And, how long have I been going for? Not as long as normal. But we do have more streams this time, so, by virtue of that, I'm going to call it a slightly early one. Where are we at, actually, in Gold 3? Because we haven't dueled all that much. After 3 more wins, Gold 2. And let's just take a quick look at our match history. Because we won our first duel against Galaxy Eyes, which was this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 duels. And, what, 3 losses? Positive win rate? Sounds like a good time to end the stream, you know? Quit while we're ahead. Okay, yeah, this is a little bit of a shorter one than usual. but one of my friends who is not Leicester based anymore. Well, I guess very few of my friends are actually like Leicester based anymore. He is London based, to put it one way. And we're hanging out. The plan was originally Friday for some Elden Ring, but he said he could go in about half hour-ish, something like 9 o'clock start. So I would give myself a little bit of a treat and a little bit of a break from this because, yeah, plan is on Monday, the next Monday stream, we just go for like maybe 3 sessions during the day. And given that those are all going to be sort of like 3-ish hours long, we should more than make up for like the 1 hour difference we're taking about here. And on that note, thank you all very much for watching. My name is Cat Monarch, and I hope to catch you on Thursday, where I'll be streaming again as normal. So, until then, goodbye for now.